ポンです。ポンのバルダーズゲート3続きやっていきたいと思います。とりあえずバルダーズゲートへ、向かえばいいのか。カーラクが
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of the tadpole, the absolute? How? I was his bodyguard. He gave me away to Zariel just for kick. And now he has to die. He can't get away with what...
いたいた。
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan.
結局話してくれないのか。
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others.
縛り付けられている。
Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. It seems that one child never came back.
任せよ、シャドウハートに。
She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him?
あ、家
Do
族
you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to
さらわれたのか。
and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far. Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use, but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar and mirrored.
I'll need every
A debt repaid. You... Shar torments you still. What a spite. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
dull moment.
Did you want something? If not,
ずいぶん
I'm
仲良くなったな。
perfectly happy to just... Very serious of you. But
何これ。一度キスしてくれないか。
I suppose you've
あ、
earned
してくれんの？おー、結構画数キスだね。
it. Of course. Relieved? Terrified? Fine. What's on your mind? No notes, considering all we've been through. I think I...
Taken, the truth is finally dawning. Are you sure? And just
誰連れてこうか。
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever you're sure? Oh, back and forth. Speak. You're sure? Later then.
So, and here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city. Kaz. Lead.
これとゲイルか。あら。
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge with
よし、じゃあ行こうか。
Thanks, Nichols. And the stone.
Stonework is sublime.
the absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light. Apologies. I speak of what we just... The Elder Brain. Nethery. Most Netheries. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. That crown sits on a gargantuan Elder Brain bent onto... We need to learn more about what we... As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near what... Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no... Their collection of rare tomes is... You'll have to forgive my...
なんだ？ トルナと話す。
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you.
仲間を集め
You
る。
did well to defeat Ketheric. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Halsin's strength and loyalty will... But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. I'm Baldur's Gate may not know it yet. Seek on its streets those together. We will...
仲間を探さなきゃいけない。
Where did I leave that damn hammer? These lands are free of shell. I hope I can say the same of myself. Soon enough.
行こう。
Looks like an army marched through here.
未解決か。
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows.
呪いは解かれ。
Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least.
あ、成功を収めたって。 うわ、木が蘇った。どこ行くんだ次は。バルダーズゲートって言ってたもんな。あれ、やつじゃん。誰だ？
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More
ま
severe
た地
this
震
time.
があり。
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and
どうした？
bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to
あれ、
cut you to
この二人が仲違いしてるぞ。
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you.
仲悪いねこい
To
つ。
split your skin. To see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington.
何してんだオーリンも。
They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst
変身
again.
できんだ。あれあれ、二人いるぞ。わあ、この二人そういう関係？これウィルの線だろ、この赤いの。違う？
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence. One sleep away.
これがバルダーズゲート？ 弱い節もらえる。
Wish I had a bag of holding.
話せる。
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Seluna cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is that speaks well of your taste. I've heard my If you have questions, ask. Just it was Baal alone we faced in our time. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wisdom? I've passed enough which is to say, yes, I am that old. Ask it. More than But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. I believe you. You remind the gods can grant power. You have enough fine young folk to run around and do your bidding.
ああ。これウィールの赤い線だろ。
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always... Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. We'd better press on for now. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
私に任せておいて。
Very serious of you. But go ahead. Just the one.
またキスできる。
Of course. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you.
うぬぼれも
I don't
大
want
会
your
にして。
ego to get over.
シャドウハートがね、個人的に一番可愛いかなと思ってるんだけどね。あ、いたいた、この二人。
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
この二人もできてんだろ？
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Seluna, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one.
うん。
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side.
お、
I am
お、
pleased to hear it.
のこも、お。
I am free from my bonds, but you must face them. I will... Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not rate? There can be no doubt. I am a... Why, she already has. So mighty are her wonders. Ketheric
やっぱ
Thorm,
恋人なんだ。
father of my one and... Ketheric Thorm never did. When he turned. He and his... I was kid, but lo. The brute...
I can't believe it. I can't believe
え、エイ
Aiden
リアン
is
みたいに見えるんだよ
here.
ね。エイリアン。
And by killing him, you set him free. You set Aelin free. A great deal. Ketheric thought he raised me when an tell me. Do you believe in love at first sight?
あれ？
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look
やっぱ
at
こ
her
の
and
二
I
人
just
恋人？
knew. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. I understand it's strange. Then, next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air. I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
"この二人も仲間になってくれるってこと?" ああ、スタリオンも話ができる。
The gate is closed. Cazador had granted to place him in a position of such esteem. Then you've been thinking this. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place. Doesn't it? After 200 years of shit, pure shit. All I'm. Let's. If we track down my old comrade, if we don't, we should get. Unless cat.
よくわかんないけど。
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure. What would you like to know? I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. It's a natural question, but I don't have a good answer, I'm afraid. Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened. I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Daniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you. It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable. Anytime.
終わればいいのか。
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god. but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? Right now, your resolve feels firm.
ナレーターがいちいちいい
How
ね
you。will feel when the moment comes. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
やばいやばいやばいやばい。やばい。アブソリュート。
You're under attack. Help me.
「アブソリュートが制御する前にポータルへ脱出しよう」ポータルっていうのはどこ？めっちゃ強いんですけど。
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
One day I'll catch a break.
もう脱出した？守護者を助ける。骸骨。
That orb's about to explode. I speak from some experience.
お、めっちゃいるめっちゃいる。めっちゃ動きいい。なんでみんな素手なの？ 強っ。
No time to dally.
How delicious. Time for a new approach. Delicious.
Blood comes easy these days.
Ah, excellent choice.
よいしょ。
Still breathing, despite everything.
My faith will protect me.
A tale for the ages.
いけいけやっつけろ。それ強くね？めっちゃ近いじゃん。
Can't afford to let up.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
More もらえるものはね。このギスヤンキとは
I need you now.
ちょっとめんどくさいな。
Whatever it is, save it for now.
すごいジャンプできんじゃん。
The skull. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull.
なんでアスタリオンジャンプできないの？
Help me.
Let's move.
Trust no one.
I applaud your taste.
なんでアスタリオンはこれなの？
Keep your distance, darling.
捉えられている。アスタリオンがいない。
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flare? What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost.
どっちが正しいこと言ってんの？
Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. Your continued existence as yourself and not a mind flayer should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the mind flares are when...
You must be joking. I am but if you insist on taking a look, together we can turn the tide.
「アスタリオンが使えねえわ」アスタリオンが使えねえ。味方も乱戦してると包囲魔法使いにくいな。どうしよっかね。
These mortals be. striking distance.
よし、行け。アスタリオンがいねえな。
Destroy the honor guard.
これアスタリオンいないからどうすればいいんだ。どうしてアスタリオンは来れないの？すごい距離が遠いからか。敵も迷ってるってこと？敵何も攻撃してこねえじゃん。右の方で誰かやられてるんですか？あれ、オルフェウスって王子？何もできねえわ。とりあえず攻撃しちゃっていいってこと？
I speak, they burn.
ほいほいほいほいほいほいほい。だだだだだだだん。なんか相手も狂っちゃってんじゃん。 さあどうしようか。
On the move.
とりあえず倒した。
At the ready. Victory is assured.
Perhaps not the best use of my time.
みんなミスるんだよなここが。
I must regain control over the Githyanki prince.
ギスヤンキの王こっち行って近接
Focus straight through.
それ何もできない。制圧ってどういうことだろう。
Let me recite their demise.
制圧って何すりゃいいんだ。てかお前は何もしてねえじゃねえかよ。 これは何が正解なんだ？まずはじゃあ彼から動けないなら炎の壁をいいね。これでずっとダメージ食らうんじゃね？
Hurry! The guard must fall.
よいしょ。避けるなよ。当たってくれ。オッケー。あ、なんか解放された？違うか。ずーっとダメージ食らってるから少しはゼロ。当たってくれよ一人ぐらい。すごい長い戦いだな。皇帝も動けないのがちょっとでかいな。どうせ当たんねえんだろう。食らえ。倒してくれ。あ どっちもどっちって感じのダメージだな。
May the dice roll in my favor.
開口戦でフェアクリティカルミス。みんなミスるなって。早く後転も動いてくんね。しょう。アスタリウムがダメ。もうパスしかできないんだからパスしてくれ。倒した。
Best be on my way.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
The lance board is set. Take this!
倒したけどアスタリオンがいない。
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind
めちゃめちゃ人間社会に溶け込んでるやん。
the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Huh.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
本で見たやつ
His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago.
捉えてるってこ
A
と
power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
ほうほ
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the
うこ
feeling
いつ
inside
裏切りそうな気はする
and
んだけど
found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, you would
解放はできない
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. You are already more. You seek to. Even if my original body remained intact after I. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change. Like it or not, I've been. You have. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Even as you say the words, you feel alert.
I felt that. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
いや、いらないがめちゃめちゃ高い。インスピレーションポイント。Oh my god! インスピレーションポイント。マジ？全部失敗しました。
You may resist now, but it's too late. Your nature is no longer your own. A coldness seeps through your vein. The tadpole's essence. You feel different.
Oh no 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 no.
You, when your allies see, we mustn't lose focus. You heard the chosen. The brain, we must not let.
Can't give up now.
あらまあ。
The orb hums with cerebral magic. Permeable.
はい、では今回はここまでにしようと思います。There's
a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
はい、では今回はここまでにしようと思います。若干顔が変化してしまったんですが、まあ仕方ない。ほい、最後までご視聴ありがとうございます。次回もゲーム実況やっていきますので、チャンネル登録、コメントよろしくお願いいたします。それじゃあまたね。